15 hacks of luxury Christmas cruises ultra-rich never share. Ever notice how holiday cruises look like a moving holiday card? Twinkling lights, live carolers, champagne flutes clinking under a million tiny bulbs? It's beautiful and totally engineered. Luxury Christmas cruises are a theater of opulence, staged, choreographed, and quietly optimized for people who can pay for privacy. They're not run for the masses, they're tweaked for the ultra-rich. In this video, I'm revealing 15 hacks the ultra-rich use on holiday cruises and yachts. Secrets the cruise companies quietly hope you never learn. Ready to see how the other half spends their Christmas at sea? Let's go. Hack number 1. Don't book the first deal you see. Wait for the whisper price. You must be amongst the smartest minds if you already know this hack. Pre-booking for Christmas cruises seems smart, but here's the billionaire twist. On luxury Christmas sailings, flexibility beats urgency. You think the earliest booking gets perks, but often the real upgrades and secret discounts happen in the quiet weeks before departure. Why? Empty high-end suites are a liability. The line would rather quietly upgrade or offer private experiences than advertise last-minute markdowns. So why pay full retail if you can ask politely 2 weeks out for an upgrade or private dining credit? Want a private chef for one night? Ask. Want a table that's usually reserved for VIPs? Wait and ask. What to do? Monitor availability, call the cruise line or luxury travel advisor 10 to 14 days before sailing, and politely ask what upgrades or experiences can be unlocked. That's how patience turns into power. Hack number 2. If you see a huge ship, assume the billionaires are off somewhere else. This tiny observation separates amateurs from pros. Are you a pro? Hear this out. Big shiny cruise liners are for shows, not privacy. The ultra-rich avoid crowd-heavy vessels and instead charter boutique luxury ships or anchor alongside yachts. Smaller capacity means curated dining, real privacy, and staff who actually know your name. Do you want your Christmas dinner with 3,000 people or with 90 carefully chosen guests? Which would you prefer? The loud buffet crowd or a secluded candlelit dining room with your name on the menu? What to do? Choose ships with lower passenger counts or luxury class liners instead of mainstream megaships. Privacy always follows smaller numbers. Hack number 3. That Christmas menu, it was decided months earlier, and it's not for you. It's a simple trick, but only geniuses can implement. On these Christmas cruises, the splashy holiday menu you drool over in promos, it's planned and portioned for VIPs first. For real personalized feasting, ultra-rich guests pre-order specialty dishes and wines weeks in advance. While others get the plated leftovers of a mass service, the privileged get the first picks. Rare truffles, single vineyard vintages, family recipes flown in. Ever wonder why the same dessert looks different at the VIP table? Wouldn't you want the best cut of everything on a holiday where you only have one dinner to remember? What to do? Contact concierge before sailing and request dietary preferences, premium wines, or specialty dishes in advance. Luxury favors preparation, not surprise. Hack number 4. Some decks don't exist for regular guests. You are destined to be a billionaire if you already know about entering these luxury decks on Christmas cruises. On luxury ships, you'll notice discreet doors, restricted elevators, and unmarked stairways. Those are not accidents. They're private zones for high-profile families and crew traffic. Security and privacy for VIP guests means there are entire service corridors and lounges you never see. Curious how they move celebrities or executives without spectacle? Wouldn't you want a landing area where no paparazzi can follow? What to do? Ask about private lounges, restricted decks, and VIP-only access during booking. If you don't ask, you stay visible. Hack number 5. The real party isn't on the ship's events calendar. If you knew this before, congrats. You play at a different level. At Christmas cruises, all the public festivities are for the guests. The real private parties happen at anchor, on personal yachts or in invite-only salons. No announcements, no wristbands. Just a tender ride across the dark water and a champagne glass passed in silence. If you could attend one secret party or the crowded gala, which would you choose? What to do? Network early, speak with concierge, and be friendly with staff. Invitations travel through relationships, not flyers. Access is social currency. Hack number 6. Gifts at sea, they don't come from the onboard boutique. This will shock you. During cruise trips, those jaw-dropping Christmas gifts aren't purchased from the ship's store. The wealthy have logistics, helicopters, port agents, and mid-cruise handoffs. Need a custom watch delivered at 2 a.m.? It arrives by tender, wrapped and discreet. Why pack awkward, large items when you can have them delivered in the middle of the ocean? Wouldn't you prefer a gift that appears like magic rather than dragging it through an airport? What to do? Use port agents or concierge delivery services instead of packing valuables. Hack number 7. Tipping at Christmas is an investment, not an afterthought. If you do this, congrats. You have a billionaire mindset. On holiday voyages, tips are a signal. High-value passengers tip early, in cash, and to specific staff. A small envelope at the start of the week turns into priority service later. Who do you think gets breakfast at 6 a.m., the towel animals, and the midnight room service? Would you rather wait in line or be remembered by the crew? What to do? Tip key staff discreetly on day 1. Gratitude up front changes the entire journey. Hack number 8. They don't take guided tours. They buy exclusive access. Ultra-rich use this secretly. I'll reveal it in 3 seconds. At cruise ships, while everyone lines up for the shore excursion bus, the well-heeled charter private beaches, rent boutique museums after hours, or have historic sites closed for their group. Instead of sharing a guide with 40 others, they have a guide just for them. Do you prefer the generic procession or a private, curated experience with no crowds and no schedule? What to do? Skip mass excursions and request private or after-hours experiences. Time is the real luxury. Hack number 9. Time your movement like a pro and never fight a crowd. You have to be this smart if you really want to enjoy cruise luxury like billionaires. Luxury holiday travel is rhythm. The ultra-rich watch the ships flow. When buffets are refilled, when lounge is empty, when crew rotate. They move strategically. Breakfast before the first rush, deck walks during cruise shift changes. Why shoulder through chaos when a simple schedule puts the ship in your hands? Wouldn't you rather have fresh food and empty decks? What to do? Observe patterns on day 1 and plan around them. The ship rewards those who move intelligently. Hack number 10. Cabin location is a Christmas strategy. You've been lied to about this. Here is the real truth about cruise cabin location. Noise multiplies at the holidays. Kids, midnight carols, and engines. VIPs pick cabins midship for stability, away from elevators and service doors, and close to private access. That quiet suite you dream about? It's not random. Pro tip, ask the line what's above and below your cabin, then book accordingly. Would you trade a sunrise view for a week of perfect sleep? What to do? Study deck plans and confirm surroundings before booking. Sleep is non-negotiable luxury. Hack number 11. Photos on board? They're more PR than memory. Here's how ultra-rich build their PR while enjoying the luxury Christmas cruise trip. Luxury guests bring their own photographers or book private shoots during off hours. The social media posts you envy are often staged and shot when the ship is empty. Why crowd a photo deck when you can have golden hour to yourself and a professional capturing it? Wouldn't one perfect image be worth more than 100 rushed snaps? What to do? Book private photo sessions during off-peak hours. Perfection prefers privacy. Hack number 12. Spa time is a secret commodity. It's important to understand this before you are too old for this. On cruise trips, spas fill quickly during Yuletide. The wealthy secure blocks, first-hour sessions, midnight bookings, or reserve whole treatment rooms. A private spa window can be negotiated and paid for, buying quiet and exclusivity. Would you prefer a squeezed 15-minute slot or a serene hour with no queue? What to do? Reserve spa sessions before boarding or request private time slots. Relaxation is scheduled, not spontaneous. Hack number 13. Drink packages are played like a chess match. Do this and you will experience the billionaire feel. During these Christmas cruise trips, unlimited drink deals look tempting until you read the fine print. Many luxury spirits, vintages, and rare bottles are excluded from so-called unlimited plans. The ultra-rich often order selectively, pay per premium pour, and get exact brands they want. Ask yourself, is quantity or quality what you really want on a holiday toast? What to do? Skip generic packages and order premium selectively. Luxury is sipping, not counting. Before we unwind our last two and very special hacks, thank you so much for watching till the end. It means a lot to our insider team. They are always digging to bring something amazing for you. Let's put a smile on their faces by hitting that like button and subscribe to your channel, We The Billionaires. And if you want to join our exclusive circle, just comment We The Billionaires, and I'll personally welcome you on board. Let's jump to the final round. Hack number 14, disappearing mid-cruise is a feature, not a bug. If you have done this already, you're a pro player. While enjoying Christmas cruise time, some guests quietly transfer to private yachts or jet out mid-voyage. No parade of taxis, no boarding lines, just a tender, a helicopter, and an exit that appears seamless. The wealthy prize escape options, private islands, nearby marinas, or airlifts. Want a Christmas that ends at a chalet instead of at an airport terminal? What to do? Ask about mid-cruise transfers or private exit options. Freedom is the ultimate upgrade. Hack number 15. Christmas is the showcase. The real plan begins afterward. You must know this before you regret and waste your time and money. The cruise is a platform. It's how the wealthy stage a moment before moving to even more private spaces, yachts, villas, or alpine chalets. The ship is where deals are toasted and connections renewed. But the true privacy begins when they step off. So ask yourself, is the cruise the destination or the opening act? What to do? Plan post-cruise extensions, villas, yachts, or private retreats. The real luxury starts after the applause. There you have it, 15 hacks the ultra-rich use to turn Christmas at sea into a private, perfectly choreographed holiday. These aren't tricks to be stingy. They're well-researched strategies for privacy, better service, and fewer crowds. Don't forget to like this video, smash the subscribe button so you don't miss the next big expose. Want a follow-up? Tell me which hack you want a deep dive on. Private jets to yachts, mid-cruise logistics, or how to actually negotiate upgrades. Until next time, sail smarter, spend sharper, and keep your holidays private.
Subscribe to We The Billionaires for more secrets.